3 nights ago, there was a storm, and in that storm was lightning. A lot of lightning. In fact, it was so loud. It woke us up, and so I had to check on things, make sure everything was okay, and tripped the electric out in the workshop, and I thought, okay, so we went back to bed. But when I got up in the morning, headed to the workshop, I realised, hang on, there's no internet. Well, our extender, which is this little device here, there's no lights on it. So I moved it about, I plugged it in directly into the router to make sure it wasn't the cable or something stupid like that. And no, it was the actual device. No lights, except here. So it's getting power, but nothing was happening up here. I believe it's been fried, basically. Which it shouldn't really happen, because we do have a lightning protector in the house, which does help, but that was quite a hefty strike. That must have been pretty close, and hit the electric cables or what have you, and came into the house or into my workshop, and blew this up. Didn't blow anything else up, didn't cause any damage anywhere else, just this device here. Now, when we used to have orange routers in the house, by Orange, I think they're made by Sagan. Oh, we're constantly having to take those things back because, lightning strikes and stuff like that, and it could cook them. So that's no good. All right, so I might pull it apart later. See what it's made of. So I got this over here delivered today. Now, this happens to be, it should be a new one of these, a new extender. Except this one's a little bit different in that it's for outside. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted one for outside is, hang on, I need a good clean connection out there because a sponsor to this channel supplied me with cameras, security cameras, with an internal monitoring camera as well, so I can monitor the dogs. So I thought I'd better get something that's going to be able to connect all these PoE cameras together. So I got that. And this is by Wavelink, and it's the 300M. Now, they say they can operate up to about 200 metres, some places say, but it said it's in the description, if I remember right, work up to 1,000 metres point to point as the crow flies, but I've got my doubts. But you see, we've got lots of thick walls and stuff here, and I'd like to be able to actually get a reasonable connection in the garden. So I thought, hang on, get something with some proper antennas. It's got antennas, look. It's got to be good, isn't it? Anyway, we'll take you to the overhead camera. Let's do a bit of an unboxing. Now, that's what this video is. It is an unboxing of the Wavelink 300M Outdoor Access Point. Now, I will be doing a review of it, but I can't do a review of it until I've actually experienced it, can I? So let's do an unboxing first and see what's in the box, so you know what you're going to get. Yes. I want to reflect on the quality of it as well, because in the pictures and the videos I saw online, it looked a bit plasticky. Although people said it wasn't, but it still looked plasticky to me, but we'll see. Now, on the box itself, it says N300 Outdoor Access Point. It's got two 7 decibel antennas. That basically means it amplifies the signal. They're stronger than what you'd get inside one of these. Yeah. Obviously, it's going to be stronger than those stupid little things, isn't it? It's got to be, isn't it? Surely. So, let me just turn that light down a bit because it's overexposing. Right, is that better? I think that's a bit better. Yeah, it's looking a bit bright and white. So, it's IP67, I think it's IP68 as well, waterproof, high gain antennas. And it supports 802.3AT and AF active PoE and passive PoE to power. So it's got your LAN ports on it as well. You can also just amplify your signal. So you can grab hold of your Wi-Fi signal from your main router, and then this will throw it further. But obviously, you need to make sure you've got a good Wi-Fi signal in the first place. Otherwise, you just be amplifying something that's already poor. So you can't have them that far away. I'm actually going to be connecting this with a LAN cable, which is already installed, which I used with this one. But this is going to be mounted outside, probably on the corner of the building or somewhere where it's not going to have to go through a wall, so I can get more distance from facade to facade. So we have our 2 chopsticks here. Yeah, there you go. Got our chopsticks. Okay, we've got our antennas. Right, and then we've got this box opens here. Oh, crikey, what's this? I think it's to do with the PoE. Yeah, so the point is, you see, if you put the power outside, it's going to could potentially get wet. So you've got an adapter that goes in there. You've got a cable that comes from one side or the other. I think that's LAN. So that goes to the your actual antenna. Yeah, your repeater here, and the other side go to your LAN port if you're going to use it, and I will be. And that's your on/off switch on the top there. Yeah. Let's place it one side there. What else we got in this wonderful box? You have a box of bits which includes a charger. You've got I believe that is a separator for the antennas. The antennas are quite long, so you slide this weird thing in there over the top of the antennas and just reinforces them so they don't get knocked, because it's held on with the actual that's man's hair. So I got weird throat at the moment. Anyway, so you've got these two very nice quality actually tie wraps. Yes, I'm getting excited about a tie wrap. These are the ones I use on the missus. Oh no, that's another channel. So we have a mounting plate, and that's where you use these straps. They basically go through there like so. Yeah, so you can then strap this unit to a pole if you want, or you can screw it to something, or you can have you've got a couple of keyholes in the back here, so you put these two screws in the wall, slide it over. For me, I'm probably going to make a mounting bracket for it so I can actually project it away from the corner of the wall so I get more range. So we have our manual, quick start guide with a QR code, very, very tiny writing, so you need to put some high power ready specs on to read that. Now for me, it should be relatively easy to connect, because I'm using the LAN cable, connecting directly via LAN. I haven't got to set up the access to the router, and you do it via an app, which the link is in here for that. But because I'm using LAN cable, I can just plug it straight in and just got to connect it to this itself using its password. I imagine it's a generic password. I know for the actual connect to the actual app itself is just admin and password. Yeah, admin then admin. So okay, so there's that, and I've looked at that already. And here is a little bundle of joy. Okay, actually, it does feel okay. Feels like nice quality. The thing is, we've got to remember this is going to be outside, so. Is the weather going to deteriorate? Is it going to deteriorate in the weather? How resistant is it to the sun, to the rain, to the cold, and what have you? You know, we have this screw-on portion here. Like a spaceship, right? So that screws on there. We have a rubber gasket here. Obviously, you want to keep the moisture out, but also bugs. You end up with this being outside, out of the way. And if bugs can get in there, you know, like I don't know, hornets or stuff like that, well then it's not going to be very good. So if you find that you can't use these, stick some mastic up the hole, yeah, or something. You need to make sure you protect it somehow. Now, how the hell are you going to get this through that? They haven't thought that one out through, have they? Now, if you've got a crimping kit, it's not a problem. You push your cable through and put a new plug on. But then you haven't got a very sealed plug because it's just a basic plug. You get tugged on and stuff as well. I'm not sure, but you know what I'm probably going to end up doing with that? I'm probably going to end up drilling that out, which will be quite awkward because it's rubber. Drilling that out and then just pushing it through and then sealing it with some mastic. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Because obviously you're not going to get through there, are you? That's not a stretch. It's never going to go over the plug. No, so that's a bit of an issue. The rest of it goes in there fine. That's not an issue. And the carrier, yeah, that goes through there. It's just the rubber itself. So that's up to you what you do. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that out, make it bigger, and then I'm going to actually just put a little blob of mastic around, because it'll just be between that and the cable, you see, and just mastic it. That's what I'm going to do with that, I think. I know it's not ideal and it's not what they're intending you to do, but I don't want to be cutting my cables about if I don't have to, do I? I have got a crimp kit, so I could do it, but no, I don't want to do it unless I have to. No, 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 no. That goes in there, that goes... and there's 3 little holes there. In the bottom there, you've got your LAN port, you've got a grounding there as well, and you've got a reset there. Okay? Hopefully you don't need to touch that anytime. The ground, even though there isn't much provision for it, you're going to need, ideally you send that to Earth. And that's because of lightning and stuff like that to protect it. So I will be doing that, being that my old one has just been cooked because of lightning. What way round does that go? That way round. There you go. It only goes one way. And then it goes, screw that back on there like so. So there you go. That is it. That is literally the little unit. These 2 rubbery things. Oh no, they don't. They stay on. You keep them on. Don't pull them off. They squash down. And then you basically create a seal then between the antennas and the body. That makes a lot of sense. That goes in there like so. And then this one does the same. La 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 la. And this is a 2.4 gigahertz system. It's not a 5 gigahertz. Okay, or 5G. It's 2.4G, and the other one is the next model up from this is 5. Now the thing is though, the 5 is faster, but the range is much reduced. I mean, considerably reduced. Less than half. So for me, I won't be doing that because I just want to. You can still go up to 300 megabits per second. It's still pretty quick, isn't it? You know, and that is enough for the cameras, but also for live streaming. It's more than enough, to be fair. And that slides on there like that, I believe. I think that's correct. That just protects the antennas from being bent apart. Yeah, that looks okay. Now I got this on Amazon, and it was €49. Tell you what, let's plug it in. That's what we'll do. We'll plug it in. Right, so I'll just unscrew this for now. We don't need that for the test. So we'll plug that into there. Got a power adapter. It's a very basic power adapter. I don't know what amperage it is. Well, look, I'll put a meter on, see. Might have been printed wrong. Oh, that might be 54 volts. Seems very high voltage though, doesn't it? Very high. I have a meter here somewhere. Where is it? Beep, 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 beep. Put you in there. Yep, it's come out as 56.25 volts. Quite high voltage, isn't it, really? So, yep, that wasn't printed wrong. Right, so that has to go into here. That's why it's low amperage. It's only 0.3 amp because the voltage is high. And then one side or the other, I believe this is PoE on that one, so it's going to be that one. That's data in that one. So this has to be plugged into that one. And if I plug that in there, the lights should come on. And they do. They are. So that's just going through its boot up. It's got no one to connect to at the moment because there's no one connected to it. Now, although there's no internet on there at the moment, potentially if I look on a device, which I haven't got one in here, you could look on a device and just see the actual stream. But this is really another video. This is more of a review. The Wi-Fi is open now. There's no LAN. Power's on. It's booted up now. So now I've got all the top lights. The only one lit now is the LAN. So being very interesting to see how good this is, because we're going to do a range test with this as well. So anyway, so there you go. Okay, please beat the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. And the maybe little bell icon, you know, it's down there somewhere. Yeah, is it there? There it is. Give it a tickle. Give it a tickle. Get notified then, you see. And you'll get a warm, fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video.